being in the streets and stuff, hustling in the streets, getting money in the streets. That's what I used to do. But
How,
then I ended up getting in trouble, so that made me have to change my life.
well, what?
And
Well,
after
let's rewind for a minute. Like,
uh-huh.
you was hustling in the streets and all like that, and everything was good as it was. Your boyfriend at the time, y'all still friends or y'all still talk?
No,
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Breaking Truckers.
Seriously, when the going gets tough, you don't want a criminal lawyer, right? You want a criminal lawyer. Know what I'm saying?
No.
no,
Okay.
I end up cutting off everybody, that I used to deal with, when I decided to like do stuff different, and I had got a different man.
Was he the reason that you got into that type of lifestyle? Like, I mean, was already doing it and then you just came in and then y'all got popped and you was like, oh, okay, I'll take the charge for you. No, okay.
No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Hold on.
No, I started I started selling stuff like weed back when I was like 17, 18 years old. Then after that, a friend of the family, had everything going on. And then one of my big cousins, they had the stuff. And then I ended up learning from one of the guy friends of the family, like how to do all the stuff, how to do it. And then I just started doing it on my own. But people that I knew who I grew up around, they all was doing it too. They was all getting money too in the same way. So we all was like, connected in some way, friends in some sort, all that kind of thing. But no. So
So how did you and the past guy, how did y'all come together to connect and form a relationship?
well, we had grew up together. We grew up together. We was friends. Then we started, messing around and then it was like an on and off situation. We wasn't just like together, like live together, something like that. No, we just hook up and just have been messing around for on and off for a long time. But the day that all the trouble happened, we was together, and it was actually his stuff, but it was a person that um we went to meet together. So that's how I got caught up in the situation because I was there.
Okay. Okay, so y'all together, y'all get the call, y'all get the call or something like that. Y'all go meet up with the person to drop off or to make the handoff, and then what? Y'all just got humbly pulled over by the cops or
No, it
what
was set
happened?
up by CI.
Oh, it was a setup.
It was set up by CI.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was the guy. It was the unidentified person that y'all was going to that set you up.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, right
Yep.
quick.
I was set up by a confidential informant. Yep.
All right, so back at it. So you was rolling. You and the old boy was rolling. Y'all made the handoff, and yeah, it was a CI, secret informant. So
Right.
what was the dude? Was the secret informant cool with your guy or cool with you? Like how?
No.
Like
How it happened was, okay, he didn't know her. I knew her because I used to like transactions with her. She was one of my persons. But in that time, I had said that I would stop and doing everything because I was trying to get back into school, focus on my school, not be making no moves no more, and just try to change things around, right? So I didn't have no stuff, but the woman was calling me like, hey, I'm trying to get some stuff and I got this amount. So I was like,
Who makes my coffee? Who makes my coffee? We'll start son, explain to me why on the worst day of my life, my coffee tastes like shit!
Your coffee is normally made by Cato.
Okay, but I'm like, no, I ain't got nothing. I ain't doing that. So I was hanging up on her. But I ended up calling my guy, like, hey, so-and-so's calling. She got this. And he like, well, let's go and do it. But I'm telling him, like, nah, I really don't want to do it because, I don't want to be doing that no more. He like, don't worry about it. I'm going to be your muscle out here. Don't even worry about that. Like, we going to go get that money. We're going to go pick that up. So I was like, okay. So we go 1 week, we go make the transaction. Everything went smooth. So he out of the money, like he gave me like $80 of it just for setting, just for setting, being
Making
able
the
for him to
deal.
make
Making the
transaction.
deal.
So the next following week, she called again. And I'm like, no, I'll meet somewhere else because where she's going to meet at was like Avon, like Hendricks County, like where I live at, like Plainfield area. And I'm like, no, that ain't nowhere nobody want to be meeting at about no stuff like this. So, no, I don't want to meet there. Let's meet in Indianapolis somewhere in Marion County. She's like, no, it's one about her ride, couldn't go, whatever. So we met all at the same place again. But how we ended up meeting, I told my guy, like she was calling again, he like, all right, come get me. So when I went to pick him up, I get out the driver's seat. I let him drive my truck to go where we're going. So so I get in the passenger seat, and then we go to meet up with her. And we went to meet up with her, like, basically, she gets in the back seat. She hands me the money, and then he hands me the stuff I handed to her. And when she got out, and he asked for a lighter, but I'm like, I didn't have a light, so I asked her, I'm like, yeah, a lighter, and because he wanted to light up a cigarette. So when she like, I don't got a lighter, she asked the person she was with. Some guy gave her a lighter. She handed it. He handed it to her. She handed it to me. I handed it to him. He lit the cigarette. I handed the lighter back to her. She handed it back to the guy. Next thing I know, I just hear a big ass boom in the back of my truck. And police swarmed everywhere, big guns. They threw both of us out the truck and on the ground. Like everything was just like it was like in a movie.
Chaos.
It was crazy.
Damn, this is like
Yeah.
chaos. So let me back up a little bit. The female that y'all made the handoff to, I mean, you kind of did business with her before, right?
Yeah, I did business with her and her husband before for like probably a good year. Like I did like a good run with them, like a year, with them coming to buy stuff for me. But I met them folks through my homegirl Jessica, who to make moves too. But
What?
Jessica was like, she got it struck in, and then she didn't want to make moves no more. She gave that couple to me for me to start getting the money from them because I was still doing it, right? I was still doing business. So, so when they would want something, they would call me. I would give it to them, and we keep it moving. But
How much
apparently,
how much you usually get from them? Like what would be the first thing, well, this, like you say you did business with them before, so was that like the first time, second time, third time, or what?
they about you can't count it. It's too many times, a lot of times.
Oh, it was a lot of times. Okay, so you
Right.
was familiar with them, you was kind of comfortable with them,
Right.
so the money,
Right.
so
Right.
obviously the money was good with them.
Right. Yeah,
Okay,
they was one of the power moves.
so do
they
you
was
think?
one of the
So
yeah.
so do you think that she turned on you because they call her and they was like, well, look,
Well, what I think,
we'll give you
I-
a deal if you give us your dealer type deal.
right, yeah, what I think what happened was, because the lady used to go to like Walmart still a lot. So I believe what happened, she probably got caught up there stealing, and to not get in trouble for that, he, said, I'll give you somebody.
Right.
That somebody was me.
Oh man, that's
That's what I
crazy.
believe
So
happened.
All right, so you and your ex, y'all got hemmed up. Y'all went to jail, of course. Was you able to get your own lawyer, or was a lawyer was appointed to you, and how did that go as far as trying to get you some type of deal, less jail time? Eventually, you said that you was a felon, so that's on your record now. So how did all that play out?
Well, since I had never been in like serious trouble before, the time of going to court, like they had gave me, by the time it was all over, it happened in April of 2013. So they settled it out in court in July, actually July 5th of 2013. And they gave me 6 years of probation. But they told me if I violate that probation for any reason, I'm going to go to prison for like 6 years. So what I did was I just took and made sure I didn't do nothing to get in trouble, like nowhere, go to work and go home and, just do the normal life stuff. So
Wow,
I had to start over. I lost everything I had. I had to start over and just rebuild my whole life.
so
And
they
the thing is that
so they didn't come with you with they didn't come with you with the same deal, like if you give us
well,
somebody.
for that, no, for that type particular situation, I was facing 20 years of sentence. But like I said, since I had never been into real trouble, I got 6 years of probation. That's with my public. I had a public defender. I didn't pay for a lawyer. My bond was like 100,000. I didn't even have that to get out. Like it was just so crazy. And so it was 100,000, 10,000 to get out. And nobody could really help me. Everybody I knew, they didn't have money like me. Everybody was, right, nobody had money. So
Wait,
it was
wait,
like I was kinda,
wait. I want to stop. I want to back up right quick. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Don't get on me. Don't get on me. I'm just a host. But you like this big time drug dealer. Like, I mean, the chick gave up a big time drug dealer to get from whatever she got off from. But you mean to tell me after all that time you was out there hustling, you ain't save up no money, you ain't had no 6 figures in the bank? What's up?
no, because as quick as you make the money, as quick as the money go. Like
How is it
like I was living
gone?
straight celebrity lifestyle. Like no, I didn't have that.
Wait, how
Have
is it?
it.
How is
And the
it
time
gone?
when it happened,
y'all making
I
money.
was trying to
Wait,
I was trying to stop doing it.
but y'all was making money hand over foot, like like the lifestyle of these drug dealers you see on TV.
Yeah.
I guess the
Yeah.
reality versus what you see on TV is not all that caked up to be, huh?
Yeah, because sometimes it's really, really up. When it's up, it's up, and sometimes it gets rough. I mean, it's a hustle, like how this trucking is. Sometimes you can be doing really good, and sometimes you could be like losing your ass. Like it's a hustle. So the thing is, like over all the time of doing it, yeah, I made a lot of money, and all my cousins and family and friends and people know like, okay, Patrice got money, but when that case happened, no, I didn't have them 10 bands to get out of there. I didn't have it to bond out. No.
Wow. All right, so yo,
And then
so your lawyer, the public defender, was he? Well, obviously he was good enough to get you a deal, right?
yeah. He was good. He was one of the best people down for the area, for the county where I was at. I had the best public defender they had at the time, that area. My mother helped me out to set me up with that guy, and so I got set up with him, and he got all that deal for me. And then that noise. And then
I have 2 questions for you, Cato, then you can go home. Why is it that my dad's mechanic makes the coffee? And why is it that without you, The coffee tastes like crap.
I think it's easier if I show you.
What else? And then, I just continued on from there. Like, that's really what happened.
All
And
right,
that was,
man.
it's been almost
But you
10
got,
years.
but
Almost, we're going on 10 years now.
so it's 10 years. It's 10 years. Let's fast forward to today. You got into when did you decide to get into trucking?
I decided to get into trucking in 2019.
Okay, so by 2019, you was already like how many years from the case until you decided to get into trucking? What's that? About 6 years?
Yeah, it was about 6 years. My first company was Western Express. That's where I had to go to get training because I had that on my record. So I had to go to Western Express.
So you went through Western Express, but did you how was the process of trying to get into the game with your felony record?
Well, it wasn't like extremely hard or nothing. It just, I knew people who were truck drivers and they just directed me on what to do so I can, get in and, where to go so I can learn trucking and, to start a company to go to start out with. I did the same steps of what my homegirl did.
Okay.
So that's how that happened.
All right. So awesome. So, okay. So, man, so you had to, after the case, and you was on probation, you had to see a PO officer like what, once a month, once a week. And did you have to do the piss test and everything?
Well, yeah, I had to see a part like this guy. His name was Ben. He was really nice though to me. He was really nice. He wasn't no bad guy. I would go see him like once every 2 to 3 months. And as far as going to pee, like we didn't even do that part. We didn't even do that part. I went to use it when I first got on it, but after that, no, because he knew I wasn't doing anything. He knew I wasn't. I never was a user. I was the dealer. So
right,
basically,
you follow the path of don't get high on your own supply.
Right. So the thing is, he knew that I wasn't going to risk it trying to, do something crazy to go be thrown in there because he could just see the way I carry myself and the way I talk and act. I don't want to be locked up. He knew that. So yeah, I would go see him, but he never, tried to do nothing or tell me, hey, you got to come do drug screen or you got to, but I did for a while. You have to call a number. You had to call a number, but my number, my name wouldn't be up for testing. I didn't have to go. So my probation was pretty smooth and laid back. They made the process kind of easy for me. But I do know if I would have done something to jeopardize it, my butt was gone. What no second chance after that. So that's why I didn't risk it.
Gotcha. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right. So before I let you go, because I know you're busy, thank you very much. You said it was 6 years of probation, right? But of course you had that you had that felony jacket on your jacket. So when did are you still so let me ask you this. Like how hard it was for you to before you got into trucking, how hard it was for you to get regular jobs?
Well, as far as regular jobs, after, I'm starting over trying to work, I went to the local gas station in the area where I live, started working there. Then I left from there, went to like a couple warehouses, then didn't really like that. Wanted something, less standing up on my feet and I could move around a little bit more. Went to like housekeeping, went to do like hospitality, work at the front desk, do the breakfast for the people at the hotels. And then I went from that to this one place where I was doing like working in the medical lab, like coding like stents to go in people's hearts so they don't have a collapsed lung or whatever. I started doing that for like a couple of years. And then after that, I was like done with working like regular jobs. I was just get my CDL so I can, make more money. So yeah. But like right now, I could have been gotten my record expunged because it's past the time that I can get it expunged. But I just haven't had the time to do that or like work with a lawyer to pay them whatever they cost to, get it removed for me. Because I'm at the point where I can get it removed and my record won't say anything. But I haven't done it yet. So when I apply for places, they don't really mention it or hold that against me because it's like it's old at this point.
Right. Some companies
like,
would
I
look,
put it on my,
it's been like what, this is 2022. So is it like 10 years now, at least?
Holy cow, where did you get that thing?
I made it. Watch this.
Sit with me, Cato. Tell me your tale.
yeah, well, this coming April, it's 9 years now, but come April, it'll be the 10 years.
All right, so 10 years clean. Now let me ask you this: as a female truck driver, because a lot of the things that's going on in trucking right now, that's putting a safety issue on you guys. A lot of the guys will come back and say, "Hey, why don't you get the pew pew?" But unfortunately, being that you're how can I say this? You have the felony on your jacket. You're not able to have a pew pew.
Well, they say, you're not to have like you carrying one, because you can't get a gun permit if you have a felony or something like that. But at home you can have one, of course, you can have one at home. But as far as like me being out on the road and working, I never had no situation where I would need to do something like that. But I'm not still breaking the law, so no, I don't have something. But like my uncle tells me all the time, I need to get it anyway because nowadays, like he said, you don't even need a permit no more to defend yourself or protect yourself. The way from the way the law is now. So, so basically, like no, I don't have one, but when I get time, I was planning to have one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
The
pew pew.
Go to the place and get one.
All right.
But I plan to have one though, because I just never know. One day I may have to protect myself or something.
Right.
With me being, over the road the way I am. So.
Right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I enjoyed the conversation, man. Man, this was awesome. This time spent and everything. What's the let me ask you. Let me ask you. Wait. Let me ask you this now. let me ask you this. Now that you went and experienced all of this, what's your moral of the story, and what is your, I don't know, what would be your advice to females that ran into the same situation that you ran into back in the day?
Well, everybody make their own choices. That was the way I chose to live, the way I chose to get money, because I didn't finish school at the time. I didn't finish school. I dropped out of school, had my kids and stuff early and all that. So that's just a choice I made. Like now, I have a daughter. My daughter's 18. She graduated. So, definitely, it's all about finish your school so that you can feel good about or be confident to know you can get certain jobs or what have you. And back in that time, you needed to be able to show you have your credentials in order to get something or get somewhere. And that I didn't have. So I just chose the way to start making money because of what access was around me, due to the type of people I knew, the connections I had, and I had access to stuff. So I would just say no, but everybody make their own choices. That right there is a choice. Due to wanting to make a lot of money and make it quick. Just like now, I don't feel like I can do any other job now than truck driving because I feel like the other jobs don't pay as much as truck driving. So I just got to be where the money is. That's just my mindset. So.
Gotcha.
Choice, I guess.
Get high, high, high. Every day. Get high, high, high. Every night. Get high, high, high. All the time. High. Every day I need 1.5 ounces. SP the only flow that you know. With 1.5 ounces. Listen, kid, I need a mountain to cash so I could roll up, hop in the whip.